Okay, so we're going to be exploring again area, okay, using different square units. Okay, yesterday we discussed if a square unit was 1, right? Okay, other square units you could have like that. So that means the area for this would be what? 4. Okay, so if I had 4 of these, then it would be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and then obviously that would be 4 times 4 would be 16. Okay, so let's see what they have right here. It says use an inch ruler to measure the length and width of one of the square units. Okay, but it says 1 square unit, so that means that it's 1 here and 1 here. So inside it's 1 square unit. Okay, 1 square unit. Okay, the square unit is 1 inch long and 1 inch wide. So 1 square unit has an area of 1. Okay. Because that's not like, Jay, what's 1 times 1? 1. No, what's 1 times 1? 1. I heard somebody say 2. That's not it. And then number 3, count the square units in square A to find the area. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 4. So the area for square A is 4 square units. Okay? Or 4 square inches. Sometimes they'll write it like this. 4 square inches is 4. IN as the abbreviation for inches with the little 2 right there. Okay? Then it says, now which rectangle am I using, A or B? B. It says use a centimeter ruler. That's the list of the little numbers on the side. Okay? To measure the square unit. So each one of these, by the way, is 1, 1. So the area of this particular square is how much? 1. 1 cm, because we're looking at centimeters. So the square unit is 1 centimeter long and 1 centimeter wide. So the area for that particular square, for just 1, is 1. 1 square centimeter. So it's going to be 1 cm with a little 2 right there. That's later on you find it. Okay? Count the square units in rectangle B to find the area. Well, I could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Woo! 35. 35. Is there another way to do it?
Yes.
Like what? Times. Times what numbers? Why 7? That's the number of columns, or that's how many squares are in each row, right? So there's 7 times what? 5. Why 5? There's 5 rows across like this. There's 5 rows, so 7 times, whoops. 7 times 5 is 35. And that's how it works. Okay? Suppose square A is divided into smaller square units. Can you also count these square units to describe the area of square A? So I'm going to go back to square A. Look at this. Can I divide them like this? Now, what's the area for this?
16.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4 in each row. 4 times 4 is 16. 16. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, it says the red shape is covered with squares the same size. What is the area of this shape? Okay. Now, is this a perfect rectangle or square?
No.
No. Look. No. Let me just highlight it myself, okay? I just want you to see.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Sorry about that. Is that a perfect square?
No.
No, it isn't. So I cannot times length times width, can I?
No.
I can't. So then how do I find the area then? I could just count the squares, right?
Yeah.
Because each square is how much?
One.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So there are 12 square units in this shape. Yes, Kyle? So yes, Kyle was saying that if I get this way like this, if I cut it this way, and I did the area of this square, that would be 4. If I did the area of this, 2 times 4, I have 2 here with 4 in each row. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8, and then I added 4 plus 8, and I got 12. Is that where you're?
Exactly.
Great. Okay, or I can just count the squares, and that's what they want you to do in this lesson. See, it says count to find each area. It doesn't say to break apart the shape and then add the areas, right?
Yes.
Great. All right. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? Do I count this section right here?
No.
No, because there's not red underneath. Okay? No. So the area for here is 14. Okay, it's 14. Because it's right here, look. You notice that it is not a perfect square or rectangle, is it?
No.
No. But what's the area of this one right here? This one I could easily do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 in each row, and how many rows do I have? How many rows do I have? 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So the area here would be 10. Okay. So if it says what is the area? If each square is 1 square unit, what's the area of this big one right here? Oops. Sorry, hold on. What page are you on?
It's 295. Yeah. Wait, no, you just don't have to. Yeah, that one.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. So what's the area for this big one right here? Okay, the area, it says the area for each square is 1, right? So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area is 6 square units. It makes it a lot easier if you actually put the numbers inside the square, just like they give you the example, instead of just putting little marks there. Because some of you put more than 1 mark and you counted that square twice. Not cool. Okay, let's go to the next page. What is here? Okay, anybody remember the formula for area? Length times width equals area, okay? Okay. So what's the length of this? 6. And what's the width? 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. So it's 12 square centimeters. I'm going to do cm for centimeter. Okay. But look at number 4 though. It says Rhea says the area of rectangle A is 9 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is she right? No. Why isn't she right? They're not all the same size. Could she have done this? Could she have done this? Now are they pretty much the same size? Yes. So then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay. That's how she would solve the problem to figure out what is the area of this rectangle. Let's fill in the blanks. This is rectangle B right here. Okay. Rectangle B has how many rows? 3. Thank you. 3 rows. And there are how many squares in each row? How many? 5. So then what's the area for that then? 15, because I went 3 times 5 equals 15. That's why I know what the area is. So let's look at rectangle C though. What's the area here?
5.
I don't see 3 squares. I don't see 5 squares. Okay. Now, if I'm going to ask you, how many rows do I have? How many rows do I have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many in each row? 3. So rectangle C has 5 times 3, right? But rectangle B has 3 times 5. Do they have the same area?
Yes.
Okay. 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 3 is 15. They have the same area, but they're just switched or flipped. The rectangle is turns 180 degrees. Okay. All right. Actually, 90 degrees. Okay. So there's some shapes that they'll have a length and width that are different, but the area will be the same. Okay, the area will be the same.